What's up, guys? It's Louis at That Convention Guy Collectibles, and today we're going to do a little unboxing. Now, I've had the statue for a while, sitting in the box just because I wasn't prepared to display it. Wasn't sure on the location, but I finally figured it out, so I'm ready to open this thing. It is a custom Hobbit statue of Bolg, and I can't remember exactly who it was. Oh, I don't want to butcher his name, but you guys have seen it out there before. I think there's like 15 or 20 of them, something like that. Who knows? Took a long time. There was some issues, and the seller had some issues, and then shipping had some issues, and so it took quite a while. I think this was like purchased like a year ago or something, but I've had it for probably about 3 months now. Again, just waiting for the proper display. But anyway, it's a big box. Let me see if I can get it up here, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, I'm picking you up because I have to show you this. I was impressed with the box. Let me turn this around. The box is pretty awesome for a custom. I received another custom from someone else, and it was just in a brown cardboard box. So the fact that this is like an art box is pretty awesome. Limited edition of 50, it says. So I was totally like, wow, this is impressive. And then you open it up and look at this, like really nice, impressive. And then I'm like, all right. And then I see that. All these little, I don't even know what they are. But here's the problem. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can just take, this piece off with that one until I pulled the second layer up. Any thoughts, anybody? This is gonna make such a mess. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm not sure if there's more than 3 pieces. Yeah, I don't know. But there's so many of those little white things that I can't. So let me clean up this base, and then we'll continue. I'm gonna move him over. Bring it a little closer. Turn this over. Okay, there must be some stuff missing because I see a shoulder there that doesn't have something. So I'm going to continue putting this baby together. I just have to find the pieces within this box. All right, let me keep looking. Okay, so now is that the way that goes? Let me see if it fits on the other side. No. Okay, good. Good to know. It only goes in one way. Okay. Those are pretty much in two little baggies towards the top, but with all those little white things, I was trying to be careful. All right, let me turn this around again. There's the base. I mean, it's simple, but it's pretty cool. As I'm doing this, I'm also looking just in case I miss something. I don't have a turntable. Just gotta do it myself. Okay, doesn't look like I'm missing anything else. So that is it. All right. That's the important part right there, right? All right, so let me give you some thoughts. Again, these are mine. I'm no expert by any means, so take it for what it is. One thing I will point out is right here in his weapon. Can you guys see that? The connection there is not strong. So it looks like it's coming off. That should be up. It doesn't even line up, to be honest. That's why I thought I had it in backwards, but as you try to put it in different directions, it doesn't go. Which is strange because it does look like it's just a square, but it does not go in any other way except that one way. So I don't know if you saw that as I put it in, like it just has a little give to it. So not great. That and that doesn't line up. Like to me, that should line up with that piece. Now if this is straight up, the top part of it lines up. Can you guys see that? Let me see. Yeah. So this one lines up, but this one does not. So definitely a little bit of a flaw there. I don't know if that's a manufacturing flaw, design flaw, I'm not really sure, but head sculpt and everything else looks great. Body and everything else, like it's a really nice statue. Now for the money, it is great. Based on what they're going for these days, this scale statue, I mean, this was several $100s, if not half the price of what things are going for these days. I'm going to grab the other Bolg so you can compare the size. So give me 1 second. All right, so I brought over the Weta piece so you can compare the size differences, the designs. So looking at the boots, I mean, pretty spot on. The skin paint is very pale on this one. Almost like they missed a layer or something. Not to say that the Weta one is that much more, but it looks like it's probably one shade darker. See if I can get this. One shade darker as a compared to that. So I don't know. Nitpicky? Probably. All right, so the shoulder piece. If you notice the claws on that one, dark. This one, much lighter. So that's not an issue, it's just a matter of preference. How about that chest piece? Okay, so this one has 3 ridges, and then the pieces that go up. 3 ridges and the pieces that go up, so all in all, very comparable there. the weapon. I don't know if mine is just like showing more weathering, I'm not sure. Where this one is definitely more the same color. Okay, head sculpt, let's take a look at that. So wettest piece. And the custom. What do you guys think? Does he have that massive scar on this one? I don't see it on the cheek. Like, that one has a pretty brutal scar. Very faint. All in all, I think it's really good. The hair on this one is obviously more the statue. This is like, you know, soft hair. I don't know what you call that stuff. Again, I'm not a professional. But size comparison. Bring him a little closer so you can see. Zoom out here. So there we go. That's the size comparison. Height, you can see. So we got pretty significant height difference and size difference. Again, here's my issue. Look at that weapon. It's almost like it's curling down. So the question is, do I try to fix that with some glue or something and just try to hold it up and then glue it? That's really disappointing. Anyway, I think it's a really cool piece. Little issue with that weapon, you know, it's supposed to be a very tough, menacing character, and to have a weapon that's bendy like that, it's like a floppy sword or something. I'm gonna hit you with this pool noodle. The paint could have been a little bit better on the arms and legs. Other than that, I think it's really good. This base, I mean, that is like a Prime 1 base, maybe not as crazy painted or with all the like weapons and the rocks and things like that like they would do, but that's pretty comparable right there. Simple, but you know, still giving you a little something. So anyway, I will be putting him in his display. This little guy is going to be heading to the website for sale. If anybody's interested, leave me a comment. The only issue that this one has that I can remember is that this is very fragile. If you, like, it doesn't stick real well. If you like move it too much or bump it or something like that, it'll just fall off. But anyway, there it is. Bolg with his floppy weapon. What are you gonna do? All right, guys, I put him in display. And here is my Hobbit section of my collection. And I put him right down there. So I purchased this table specifically knowing that these bigger pieces were coming and they're not going to fit in the standard case. So I bought this table so it would hold my Thranduil. And there's Bolg. Now the other Bolg is in the case right now until I decide to sell it, or if somebody reaches out and says they want to buy it. I don't have anything else to go in its place, so for now it'll just stay there. But there's that guy. I'm hoping to get Azog pretty soon. Well, I guess not. Who knows how long that's going to be, but it's going to go right next to it. So there you have it. Maybe I end up moving him down here and then putting Azog and Bolg up top. I think I like them as characters more than I like the Goblin King. So anyway, there it is, my friends, in the collection, all said and done. There was one more thing I wanted to show you that I just got recently, and that is my I am fire, I am death. Art print signed by Smaug. Benedict Cumberbatch. All right, that's going to do it for this video. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. Like this video. It just helps me convince my wife that there are people that enjoy seeing the collection and seeing other people's collectibles, just like I love watching YouTube videos and seeing other people's collections, how they display things like that. So please subscribe to the channel and tell all your friends, tell them to subscribe. Let's get some people watching this thing.